Do you want to know a secret? This tale of foolish people long ago, I know what happened and what is true, but I don't know how it should end. Let me tell it one more time, and perhaps together we will see.
Very nice. Months of planning, favors, everything is waiting for us. We are here to show Ferelden how Ole commands the game. Several jobs and a personal score of my own, but the rest of the night is yours. Think you're up to it, pretty thing?
You know I'm ready for anything.
Of course you are. You're mine. I'll be watching. Don't let me down.
Love to watch her go. Returns me to the stone.
Focus.
A little fun with the wigs of Ferelden. They weren't expected. Not like in Ole.
The clients want a little stealing? A few insults? Some good old revenge.
Eyes open. We've got our targets. Let's find them. The goods we're after are stored here, in the square.
The guards will be looking for any excuse to bring out the blades. Really? From the poor box?
If their maker misses this, the Chantry has bigger problems.
Well, now I wonder.
Dark and deep. How many coins down this thing are gone for good?
The usual moaning about charity. This board needs something. I'm bored. This is boring. Imports of import. The man thinks he's clever. Ugh, dead people jewelry. Always something else. Fingers, huh? Feel the beat!
Right. Place on there.
Don't come from you! You asked for it!
No running, no hiding.
Finery? This Sir Wally has clearly never been to Orlais. Let's put these to better use somewhere. He'll have some explaining to do now. It's not as pretty as I remember. Maybe these things have a better use than just selling them again.
Swap the goods around. Sounds like Marjolaine found her mark, poor bastard.
Renwald's relics, as if he found them. There's our northern trinkets. Let him explain why he's got these in store. Well, the guard will be after us now.
Good. Bring him on.
You ever get enough?
Nope.
Another look through the imports of import. This bunch won't wait for an explanation of this. Poor Denerim will be in chaos when the market opens to claims of theft.
Aye. A soft target, this bunch. Don't you worry. I'm right behind you.
I agree. Right. It's done. I'll do it. A bit of fun, but does a beating seem too plain?
Nobles only really hurt when you hit their reputation.
We're supposed to strip him of dignity, not his things.
It'll be both if we find an amusing place to leave them. Oh, Marjolaine was hard on her poor captain. Wonder if I could add to that.
You get...
Looks to the world that he's drunk on duty. A good start. Wonder how much shame he can bear. A non-regulation addition, I'm sure.
Passed out on the job, holding suspect materials? Disgraceful.
It's a start.
A start, she says.
Come on! Damn you lot, open up!
There's our tattletale.
Put him...
Who?
Jovi Maris?
Oh no, I was supposed to be safe!
You should have thought about that before talking out of turn.
I ain't going back. I'm not.
Good with me. Raise him up! Got cover.
That's the minimum for our contracts. But I bet we could do better if we tried. Oof! How do they get so heavy on such terrible food?
Ah, nobody boils an innard like a Ferelden.
I am ready. Always something else.
Trouble in the streets.
Well, I see a cache of sorts. So who's hiding what?
Some people like their privacy.
A mage collective. Sketch, did you know?
It's nothing, usually.
Then no one will mind if we follow the clues and help ourselves. It's
Time to
done.
clean the streets.
Oh, lovely.
Here, we've got trouble in the streets.
Still dark, still deep.
Bet that's why Denerim water tastes wrong.
The usual moaning about charity. This board needs something.
Here, we've got trouble in the streets.
It's done. Right. Another clue. Thank you, Collector. clue. Thank you, Collective.
Not for long.
Watch out! Here comes trouble!
It's done.
No running, no hiding!
Here comes
Time to
the
clean the streets!
Your mage... more possessive than you let on sketch.
It's just a group that I kind of understand.
Well, his trinket looks to be worth a nice amount, unless we find another use for it. The usual moaning about charity. This board needs something.
Haven't we done enough to the man?
I wonder how much shame he can bear. Now it appears he's an apostate as well. Shocking. Marjolaine will love this. But
How much more would you do, girl?
Marjolaine? Marjolaine! Don't tease me today.
That's how we do it.
Ooh, pretty thing. Out of breath, hair in a state. You'd be a scandal on the streets of Orlais. And you love it.
If I'm not mistaken, you want me this way.
You think you know a lot. Like how to get back at my poor captain. You'd have done worse if you knew him. We are done with distractions. Now I have something special in mind. Lem,
Aye, Marjolaine?
make sure she has everything she needs. There will be no rest for us tonight.
I need only my skill, Marjolaine. I am always ready.
That, my pretty thing, is what I like to hear.
Sodding stone.
You can't come to Denheim without visiting the Earl's estate.
You're mad.
The Earl is away, and most of the King's patrol has been drawn to some sort of trouble in the market. Our employer just wants us to plant some embarrassing papers under the cover of a burglary. It will be assumed they were here all along. Unless you think you're not up to my challenge.
Kept anything else to yourself? Like what the papers are? Or who hired us?
I think that they are payments, suggesting mistresses. And you know as well as I that we do not need to know the players.
We let nobles decide who to blame. We are just the enablers of the game.
That's it. Now we split to divide the gold, find a fun way in, and put the papers where they can be found but are not obvious. In the bedroom, nice and personal. Don't keep me waiting.
Tonight is not about shadows. We want some chaos to hide our true purpose.
Intruders! Yes, there are!
Did that one seem better trained to you?
Fancier uniform, too. Soldiers on loan to the Arl?
More reason to dump them out of sight of something.
Can't do that.
There's our way in. We can reach the window in that nook.
Tight fit for tub.
Yeah, your mother said as much.
There, we could dump the soldiers in the dirt.
I don't see you offering your back to the cause. A good place to stash something, if you like digging.
That will keep them out of sight. Happy, Sketch?
Appeased.
The door is too obvious. It will be barred, even if they expect nothing.
Bet hinges hold better than their guards.
Right. Let's find more soldiers and make a nice mess before we plant the papers.
Love it when you talk like that. You too, Sketch.
Do Fereldans condone torture? Or is this allowed because the Earl is away?
Doesn't say much for whoever was left in charge.
Gentlemen, always something else. I'll do it. I finished. Help yourselves. It's supposed to be a burglary after all.
You left the...
Please, Master Vaughn. I heard something outside.
You know the... Burn!
That boy will grow into something special.
Always something else.
Thick doors make every room a surprise.
That is unlikely.
I like it when we're allowed to make a mess.